So, when I travel, one of the first things that need to get packed, especially if you're heading to a warm destination, is an hat. Hats are very important when you're traveling, especially to places that you have not been before. You're not used to the climate, you don't know what the sun is going to do to your skin. And of course, you want shade and protection. So, which hat do you choose? So, recently I was out in the garden and I came in, and for some reason, I was thinking about packing for my next trip. And so I filmed a video for you, nice and raw and honest about I wasn't sure which hat I was going to pack for my vacation. So take a look at my options and tell me which one you would have packed for your vacation. So here's an option, nice wide brim, very flexible, easy to pack, can cover the back of the neck a little bit, but it really does look like I'm hiding. This is more, I would say, of like a gardening hat. Maybe I could flip up the brim in the front and look really crazy, but it is going to give me lots of coverage from the sun. So what do we think about this option? Now, this is my standard go-to. This is what I almost always wear, especially when I'm on a cruise vacation. It fits down nicely across the front, doesn't blow away a lot of those Caribbean breezes. But I'm going to be at Walt Disney World. I'm not expecting a lot of breeze. I would love it if it would, though. This gives me a certain amount of coverage in the back. It's easy to do. I do love that it has these little clips so that when I'm wearing sunglasses, I can flip them up and they attach to the brim and I don't worry about losing them. But on this trip, since now I wear glasses all the time, that's not really such a concern anymore. I might have to wear sunglasses with this hat and then switch them out when I'm inside for my plain glasses. So I don't know if that's important. I do like the way that it looks. It is kind of, 1940s traveler look. So maybe this one. I don't know. Tell me what you think. Now, you cannot beat a classic Mickey baseball hat. Now, I'm not normally a baseball hat kind of girl. I'm not the person that you'll find in the grocery store or just out and about on a daily with just a baseball hat for no good reason. But I am going to be out in the sun, so it does give me a nice coverage of a brim. And I love being thematic when I'm at the parks. Now, obviously, baseball hat gives me no neck or side protection, but I do really like it. So I'm trying to figure out if it's going to be a good option for me for this trip. Easy to pack. If I don't want to wear it, it's going to be easy to throw into my backpack. So I'm not really sure. It does not give me any kind of breathability, for my head. There's no real venting other than, of course, in the back where it attaches. So I'm not sure how I feel about it. I feel like I want to take it. I just don't know if it's going to be the right choice. How do I feel about the brim, but no side coverage that we get with this? Now, it also leaves the top of my head exposed, but I do wear this a lot when I play pickleball out in the heat, and I like it because my head is not actually covered, so it has a tendency to feel a little bit cooler. I don't know, though, that since I'm going to be in Florida for the first time this season, I don't really have a fantastic base that it does leave a lot of me exposed to the sun, but it sure is going to be easy for on off. It's going to be easy to pack. So is this a good option?